Hey there, Hyruleans. Me, ya boy. We're back for another session of Majora's Mask. Okay. So that's a thing. Do that. Alright. So we need to talk about last session. Now, I have actually explained it on Discord, and I explained it also in we did a Legend of Dragoon stream yesterday because I just needed a little bit of a break, and that kind of goes into what happened. Um, I won't make a long. Well, it's not really that, but there was a multitude of factors that caused me to cut uh the last session to end up being way shorter, and part of that was the like it was like half the game and then half me because uh unbeknownst to me during that stream, I only found it out the next day, but I had actually doubled up accidentally on my medications, which was a no good, very bad time. Shit, I should have went. No, this is the big break coming up. So I doubled up on my meds, and I don't take any like behavioral medication or anything, but like I was tired, which the meds I take will cause some drowsiness and tiredness, right? So like that was there, but in addition to that, I was frustrated. And I've been kind of frustrated with Majora's Mask here lately because like I feel like making progress is such a pain in the ass. I don't like for the first two Zelda games, I did not give two fucks that I was referring to the guide the whole time. But once we started Link to the Past, that was when I wanted to be a bit less reliant on the guides. I wanted to say, I don't even know if this is where this thing is at, but yeah, I wanted to be less reliant on the guides. Use them when I feel truly stuck, and then investigate otherwise, because I don't want a wasted session where I stumble around for 4 hours and make little to no progress. Because that's not fun for you all. That's not fun for me. Like, I hate the idea of that. The fact that this is probably more of a simple task, and yet I still am goofing it. And I've taken so long to do it, you know? It's frustrating. Yeah, I want to stress, I don't think Majora's Mask is a bad game. Like, at all. It does some really cool things. There's a certain conveyance that the sense of discovery for me isn't there. And be honest, man, like, I feel like games are harder for me than maybe the average person. I've started, as I've gotten older, to accept that conclusion as a possibility. Like, games may just simply be getting... Now, granted, I am playing a 20 3-year-old game. I'm well aware of this, but like, there's that one there. Maybe it's the Pinnacle Rock stuff. Is like that. I feel like I've neglected that part. But yeah, like, I think games are a little harder for me. But like, Ocarina of Time felt like a really good mix between difficulty and like the feeling of progression. Because yeah, I got stuck in Ocarina of Time, but I felt that with a minimal push with a guide, I was able to get through it. In fact, I went through it again on 3DS, all from memory, and had a blast playing it. The only thing that sucked was the 3DS controls, but that's a system problem. That is not a game problem. Sorry to open it up with all this discussion, but like, I've got to get this shit off my chest because this has been eating away at me all weekend, dude. It's ridiculous how it's been eating at me. Oh, that's the roof. You can't like slide down it. Yeah, I was having a really difficult time with it, and I needed some time. I feel this game just doesn't convey itself. Like, it tells you the objective just fine, but like, Tattle won't tell you shit. I wish there was a button to like manually consult with Tattle instead of relying on when she decides to speak up. Damn, I make a movement and she's got my ass. In here. But yeah, that's all. And no, I didn't look up where to go, and I really should have, but I just, like, I tried to sit down and play the 3DS version of this just to do some stuff, and I did okay. I am about to unlock the first temple on there. And there's already been some changes that are neat. That's not where we came in from, so what is this? Oh right, this is that one really weird. It's like, hey, if you can hook shot to this barrel, you can go in from a slightly different angle or something. Ooh, that audio crackle, let me fix it. And what's really gonna suck is if I don't figure this out here on day 3, I have to do all this shit over again. Now, it won't be quite as bad, but I'm still not looking forward to it. I didn't realize I was gonna have to get all 7 eggs. That's a long time to go without a lot of feedback, man. What am I doing? All right. Yeah, I don't even think I needed the fairy that much. That's fine. I do think I remember reading that he sells stuff of interest. He sure the fuck doesn't. Boo. Let's talk to... Like, they made the big deal about the pirates. But, like, I feel like I've checked about everything involving the pirates. Oh. I mean, yeah, but I dumped them in a tank. Can I go pick them back up? I did not mean to do that. Damn it, I want to get them back. But I don't think I can. Son of a bitch. Come on. Just drop already. That's all I wanted in the first place. there's those 4 Zora eggs I got. Alright. Let's just do the thing the hard way, I guess. See, I'm already getting frustrated. I hate this part of the game so much. Don is a fucking faker. It seems like a weird arbitrary. I know there's a way through this using some sort of goldfish thing or whatever. Well then, take it. Of course. Oh, beans. So what was the point? Are they in all these tunnels? Looks like they are. Oh snap, let's go. So we gotta find the ones that have a Zora egg in it. Didn't need no damn goldfish. treasure chests. With money I don't need. So we gotta check all these. Alright. You're not it. Oh. I just want to take a look. There's one. Okay. Oh. Too bad that was the wrong one. I'm not pressing up, damn it. You're it. Fighting them is annoying. Because for some reason he won't swim down. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna try to get them all together at the lab. Because I'm already committed to that. I don't know if I'll have to do them again, but it might not be the worst thing ever. I'm so tired of the Zora Eggs. Here are 7 stupid eggs. Good, all the eggs have been brought together. It's gonna start. Quick, come to the front of the aquarium. Look at this. What does this mean? What in the world could this mean? Oh, we're learning a song. I've got it. Don't you understand the way these Zora children have lined up? It means... Get out my guitar. New Wave Bossa Nova. It's only taught by the Zora children that invigorates singing voices. That, yes, it's that instrument. If these Zoras are born to teach the song, then hurry. We must play the song for the Zora who laid these eggs. Yeah, that's easy. Is that a wall of a glory hole? I don't know. Yeah, getting all them kids just taught me a song. It was... Oh, shit. I don't remember how that song goes. Okay, it starts with a left for some reason. So... Left, up, left, right, down, left, right. Oh. It was a big old turtle. Yawn. I slept quite well. I just realized this when I opened my eyes. The passing of days is quite quick, isn't it, Lulu? Yes, Lulu, it's nothing to be surprised at. Although my eyes were closed in sleep, I still see everything that occurs in this ocean. It seems Lulu is confused. Regrettably, there is no time for idle conversation. Now then, proud Zora warrior. The open seas of Great Bay have need of your might. Quickly, climb onto my back. I just like climb up the shell, or it's the freaking lion turtle. I might have to end up resetting this day sooner rather than later. What the fuck? Do I hook shot? Hold on. I can't do it as a Zora. Oh shit. Yep, that's how we do it. They're about to get fucked up. That makes me feel a little better. Oh, hold up. Yo, I really like that. I really, yeah, that's a nice little beat. Let me get some of that static out of there, though. It's hard to enjoy it. Well, I imagine it's probably going to be something relating to... Oh, my stream preview died. Let's bring it back. Didn't affect anything for y'all, it just affected me. Ah. Whoa, that's a huge water wheel. You're a huge water wheel. Okay, so... Oh, damn it! Oh, shut the front door. There's a fairy down there. Let's get it. A little reward for goofing up, I guess. Yeah, so random problem with Legend of Dragoon. I don't know if y'all were here for it. But you can't do Dragoon magic on the PS4 and PS5 version. Your game will soft lock. The only one you can do is Dart's beginning spell. The only magic you can cast out of all the characters. Oh, so that stops it all. Okay. Well, while we have everything stopped, let's wreck some faces, huh? Fucking what? Yep, soft locks the game. I had to rewind just to get out of a soft lock until I figured out what it was. It was pretty dumb. I reached out to ask PlayStation to see if they had any sort of fix in mind for it, but no response. I have no idea. Not a clue. Yeah, I ended up rewinding a lot at the Shrine of Shirley. Well, like, I'm almost on disc 2, but it does take out a significant tactical option because, like, you can still do the regular physical attacks. That's fine. But you can't. You just can't do anybody's magic except Dart's initial fire shot. That's the only one you can do. I maybe did that a little premature by turning this valve. But Migs, I will say this in its favor. It has trophies. And most of them are just from playing the story. Like, probably 85% of the score worth just playing the story. Okay, that was like an arrow. I wonder if they're trying to lens a truth my ass into another solution. Yeah. Apparently it was a problem on the PS3 too, but where enough people didn't really play it, nobody really talked about it, but I didn't realize what happened until I accidentally stumbled into it. I looked into it a little more. Wish it would quit putting the damn view down. I'm trying to look at stuff. Okay, so the yellow is connected to the yellow pipe. And you can put water there. And then the red probably operates all on its own. Yet if I let that go to max height, don't know if I can really get it here. I'm gonna try to get the platinum, but I also know it's gonna be stupid difficult. I think I really need a stream of water here, but I don't know how I'm gonna get here without those. Huh. I already don't like this dungeon. Because I'm gonna need the water to spray up out of there so I can cross, but like that does lead out. Can I hook shot my way around? Because I feel like I'm a little limited here. Okay, you can't. Man, that's been most of them dungeons for me. Oh, there's one down here. Okay, I see it. Let's turn these waterworks on. Takes 100 years, but we'll get it. Oh, that one, once you turn it on, you're donezo. So weird. Maybe we'll investigate that one a little later. Alright. It's not how it worked in Ocarina of Time, but okay. Oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to take that because of the water. The water is coming from the gate. There's a whole bottom section down here. Yeah, fighting these guys is a pain in the ass. But yeah, in other stream stuff, I am gonna actually take a Zelda break after this one, like for at least a good week, maybe even 2. And the reason being, wow, look at that. Even with the super fast swim. But yeah, the reason being, just to give me a break, but also where we have Resident Evil 4 coming out here real soon. I want to complete Resident Evil Umbrella Dark Side Chronicles. That is a fucking mood. That's what this game feels like sometimes. Man, getting into any passage feels like a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the assage. Right. I'd put it as all of them. I'll be honestly just happy if I can get the dungeon item before I have to reset the day and do this all over again. Though it shouldn't be as bad doing it the second time because I've already like figured out stuff. Like I don't have to get the Zora children again. Thank fuck. I hated that so much. Well, that's not cool. They live on the water. Hi, Kay. How you doing? Oh, we can hop on the lily pads. Same. I actually wanted the Deku plants to be more different. Considering all the water that's here, no, probably not. If this is a stray fairy. It's a fucking stray fairy. They haven't given me a key or an item. Just pain. Yeah, I know that that grind, dog. I know it all too well. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Oh. Well, that's good, because it's better than just not. I need to get around to doing the collectibles. The new one that came out. I haven't touched it at all. The one in the oh fuck. The one in the Pixie area. Yeah, I know. Please be the dungeon item. It's a fucking compass. Better than nothing, but only slightly. Oh, really? That sounded kind of fun being underwater. Bottle. Rupees or small key. Well, Well, it's something. Okay, we didn't come in from there, but we can't get in there either. Not without the water level being a little higher. As soon as we jump in that, we're gonna be fighting. I just wanted to look. I think the next Zelda game is Wind Waker and then Minish Cap. Oh, that's one of those green tunnels. Son of a bitch. I would have to double check, but I posted the order in the announcements channel. That's where I usually go when I don't remember which one's next, because I don't have it memorized. But I think it's Wind Waker, because I had to go in there a week or two ago and make the edit to put in Minish Cap. Since we got it now. Oh, right. It's that weird one exit only deal. Thanks for checking. At this point, I've been playing them in release order. I didn't get to do the special order that I was looking to do, but like by pure coincidence, I've been playing them in release order, so it's not a total loss. Now, there really ain't much up on this part, is there? Oh, womp. Whatever. Just climb up. Oh, that wasn't even the platform I was expecting to be on. I thought it was going to be on the other one. Do we have to shut off something in another room? Yeah. It does go, well, I got it to 500 in Ocarina of Time, but you have to get fairly far into the game to get it. No, you only get one upgrade from the bank, you don't get two. The other upgrade comes from doing the Skulltula house out this way, which I haven't even found that yet. But it's apparently somewhere here. I don't know. Well, that's something I didn't notice before. There's a hook shot there, and it'll probably put you right over that water, so you can hop over and move that. So we need... Nope, 99's the default maximum. Beans. That stopped about as low as it could. I don't know why they let you turn that off. I guess that way you can turn that one on and keep the water wheel running. This will turn it in the other room, depending on which pump you have running. But I think we're going to turn it back on and follow the red. Well, this one got a little honey dicks there. Alright, so follow the red pipe. I think that's our answer. And it just drops right the fuck down. And then it cuts over. And it goes into that green tunnel. Mood. That is accurately me right now. Okay, so let me up here. Fucking poppin'. When I move... No, I know I didn't go into the tunnel I meant to. I couldn't go into the tunnel I meant to. Yeah, I know. But I couldn't get into it. The water's not gonna let me in. That's pretty much, with the way the water's pushing that room, that's pretty much next to only tunnel. Still nothing. Oh, this room's annoying. Yeah, I found that out earlier, that a lot of those tunnels are really picky. They pretty much are one direction only. You won't Z-target that fish. Until it's right in my damn face. Well, I guess we do have to come in here. Okay, I was hoping to get both of them, instead I got none. Yeah, we were here earlier. We got the stray fairy chest. And we were here earlier. Oh, right, well, we didn't really have a choice as to where to go. Oh. You know, I don't want to cancel Z targeting. Fuck. One of the few times where hold is superior. Okay, I don't see an easy hookshot target. Link can stand on the lily pads. But yeah, that is not gonna catch us. Neither is the wall. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, you fight a losing battle swimming against the tide there. And then it just spits you out. Please grab onto something. I wish I knew what the hell to do. Not that it matters, because we have about 7 minutes left. Oh, I hate this dungeon. I've been, I went on a little bit of a rant at the beginning. I'll summarize it. There are some really awesome things about this game. But then, then there's this shit. And I've been struggling with this game. I had to, amp myself up to try to play this, because I knew I was going to get on and do a bunch of shit that I'm not that thrilled with. Yeah, let's just... Wait, no. Because we can pretty much get right back here. We'll have to redo what we did in here, but... Yeah. Right, yeah, I think they had really neat ideas, but they were like, well, you played Ocarina of Time, so like, enjoy a more difficult game. And I think it's just more difficult because it like gives less guidance. Because the on the 3DS Ocarina of Time, they really didn't touch it. I mean, they made it look better, but it's almost mechanically a one-to-one remake. Like, where the differences are minor. Small little quality of life things. But nothing that, like, you're gonna lose your shit over. I lost all that money, but I couldn't care less. Right. It's neat, but then like it gets annoying because once you get the song, it doesn't really matter. It's just the first day is a lot of panic because you don't know that you have to play through the whole. Well, when I say the first day, I mean the first like cycle that you go through for the 3 days. Like you don't know that you have to wait that out. So like I was already freaking out. I was like, fuck. I would probably have quit. I'll be honest. I probably would have quit if that was the case, Migs. Because, like, that clock moves. I think you get, like, an hour and a half. And then if you play the slow down time, it gives you about 3 hours. So we already have this song. So we don't get them silly eggs. But we do have to watch this again. So I'm skipping all the dialogue. Yeah, I mean, Water Temple, now that I've run it twice, isn't too terribly bad. It's still probably my least favorite dungeon in Ocarina of Time, but, like, salvageable. Boy, I came here without getting any fucking supplies. Let's go. Oh, that has a Majora symbol on it. Okay. So let's at least redo what we did. I hate. Here's what I hate: that like you can spend forever trying to figure something out, and when you finally figure out what it is to do, you can like you can get back there in like a minute or two, which like sounds convenient, but why is it that much of a pain in the ass in the first place? Sadly, the island is confirmed in the game now, Migs. They haven't shown that much of it, but they've confirmed it is there. Okay, jump off. Sure thing. I'm just excited they took out most of the QTs. Like that. That's a winning formula to me. Okay, just fucking whiff, why don't you? Alright, we'll take a different approach. There. So I'm already like 50% back to where I was. Alright, what's the... Well, I guess there is an upper part of this room I've yet to go to. Yeah, I haven't even been up here. And you absolutely can come up here. Okay. Let's explore this while it's on my mind. Out of curiosity? No. I had a hard time being able to tell. Oh! Okay. Alright. And look at that. Another red switch. Cool. When we get those platforms. Alright. I know what our next move is. It's annoying, but I know what it is. Nope, not that one. This one, then. Oh god. Oh, he threw my ass right out. So get off my plane. Alright, I'm mashing B, let's go! He's sitting there beating my ass. I need to be breaking pots and collecting stuff, because I don't have much to goof around with. I think here's what I have about the game. I think the general just navigating around the world is fun, but I think progression is a pain in the ass. Why are they getting such late hits on me? Either you're hitting me or you're not, dude. dungeons have all been ass, though. Damn it. Let me go! I just wanted to grab that. That was all. They'll be useful in the main, in the opening room. Okay, now we just need to get the compass. Oh, I guess they let me keep it. I didn't even notice. Okay, well, we still needed to come to this room anyways. Now we have to go back down and go in this room. Kind of pinball our way in there. Now see, if I was actually good at the game, I could do that maneuver all the time. Ah! That was a pure accident. But let's go. Alright, new content. Let's do it. Rules of nature. Yeah, between like landing on the surface and like doing the backflip into the shot, I fluked into both of those. This feels like mini boss prep. I think arrows are going to be important. Ah! Ha ha ha! They said, oh, you didn't like Lord Jabu Jabu's belly, didn't you? You thought the boss there was stupid, didn't you? Actually, this is a, I want to say a boss fight from Link to the Past. You know, I'll be honest, the Zora mask ain't really doing shit for this fight. But you know what would, though? The hook shot. Yes, because I wanted to go first person. Yeah, this is either in Link to the Past or Link's Awakening. I think Link to the Past, but who knows? Only on biscuits, with nothing to drink. Is he growing more? Or is there just that many? I feel like he's growing more. That's me getting impatient. I don't have any faeries because they made me use all my bottles from silly Zoras. Woohoo! One! Open that motherfucking eyeball. Damn it. Look at that. A perfect shield. Fucking pandemonium. God damn it. Hush, bunny. I don't like this dungeon. Yep, it was just insanity. I got 3 hearts. So, we're gonna go try it again. But I'm gonna see if I can find some hearts. But, well, I don't remember if the dungeon resets if I leave. But I think we can stock up in the room right before it. Wait, this wasn't the one I wanted to be in. There's a difference, though, between backseating and harassing. Oh, I didn't see your first message. Not yet. Though you really don't have to ask. Because I didn't read your first message, I thought you were just giving me shit. Because it's like 90% of what you do. Down. Let's try it again. Yeah, I'll tell you what, don't worry about Bunny. Thank you, though. Let's work on stocking up. Well, we're actually in pretty good shape. Pick up just a little bit more. Yeah. What in the fuck is this part even? You can't even concentrate on the boss. such a pain in the ass. Yeah, just the one hook shot. We got an ice arrow? That's the dungeon item? Well, that might actually be a little helpful here. I feel like this game's mocking me. Which is pretty fucking easy to do. Please. Like, there's little things I like about this game over Ocarina. Like, for example, the pots are not all one and done. Because in Ocarina, you couldn't keep breaking open the pots if you'd already smashed them. Like, they'd be back, but like you couldn't open them, or you wouldn't get anything out of them, rather. Here, they actually let you kind of farm it up, which is good considering they take all your shit away every time. Nah, I'm a pretty mockable dude. So how is an ice arrow going to help us? I assume I'll be able to freeze some sort of water. Though I'm really not sure what. Because that hasn't made itself incredibly apparent to me yet. Yep, that's it, Migs. So helpful. So helpful. Maybe I can, like, freeze the water here to make a platform or something. That would be stupid, but, like, at this point, like, I feel like that's what the game wants me to do. So, ice arrows. Son of a bitch, that's exactly how it works. They actually have a damn purpose in this game. Consider me shook. Okay, they do go away, but they actually seem to have a modest amount of time that they stick around for. Oh, son of a bitch. Really like having the gilded sword. Well, balls. Can't grab those, but I can jump on them. Hey, how do you get up there? I don't see anything to climb on. What can they use? There's really... Oh, shut up. They were like, alright, look, we know the ice arrows were a joke in Ocarina of Time. So let's make it not a fucking joke. I'm so angry. Goodbye. Finally. This is gonna cause all sorts of chaos, probably. Oh, that's irreversible, too. They said you can't turn that off. I don't know exactly what it did for us, but we'll figure it out. I don't know why he, like, dives so fast. Later, Rim. Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Oh, hey, I can actually get over there now. They make sure you have your stuff, but oh wait, you better use a fire arrow. Gosh golly. Oh, it's this guy. Abso-fucking-lutely not. He don't let you aim at him a bit. Can't break out of it. Oh. See, like, this shit just doesn't even... Like, I feel like I don't learn nothing, because, like, that makes sense hearing it. Like, this stuff just doesn't even come to mind. The hookshot takes so damn long. And I have to be so far away. It just stops. Oh shit, maybe. That was the wrong button. Honestly, the Gilded Sword carried me through that. Hey, look at that. They gave you arrows in magic. If I had paid attention to what items were in the room. They got any hearts, though? No. So wait, there's 2 doors here? What? Oh, I'm in a whole new area. With the boss key. That's fine and dandy. Must make beeping stop. But I'll tell you, I don't know if we've made any significant change here. Granted, we haven't been back out to the main room in a little bit, but please. It's like beg to get it to catch me. Alright, so the ladder is still very covered. Surprising no one. What about in the first room? Do we have... Nope. No change. Well, what the hell did activating that red one do? Like, it had to have done something. But I haven't the slightest clue as to what. I know it's a red one. That that's about all I know. Maybe it'll let me get to this one a little easier. Now, either way, I can stock up a little bit here. Oh wait, hold up. You're shitting me. Game, you are shitting me. They're like, you're going to use ice arrows here, bitch. That's what I'm seeing. Fuck your little hook shot or whatever. You are using ice arrows a lot. Please, do we have to do the dash? So much shit to bonk your head on in here. Okay, so once again, I must beg the question. What did that do? Well, I probably shouldn't have came in here yet. They weren't used at all. You can beat and 100% Ocarina of Time without ever having a need to use them. I know because I did it. They're just fucking there. I know there's a treasure chest back there, but that's just a stray fairy. Oh, we didn't even stock up while we're in that other room. Please stop targeting. Thank you. Let's go check the main room again. Because it's the only thing I can think of. Whenever it decides to let me actually up. Because you can't swim up. You can, but the game will fight you the entire time. Please be some sort of change. Thank fuck. Alright, we can get over to that one now. So I'm gonna imagine, because you probably can't have both of those going at once, that we need to turn this off. Right, and something we found out that I don't know if it's going to work from all the way over here. Get up there. Alright, we'll get it started again and get closer. Though, I don't know, it's probably going to be very pissed when I turn on both of them. That's what I'm fearful of. It may not actually get that pissed. I may just have to go turn the yellow one off. Yeah, I knew better than to go for that jump. And that made sense to me. Because it's not like I could get up with both of them on. God fucking damn it. Alright, we're still working on this one. I was hoping that we'd be through it, but I knew that was a very optimistic take. So now the water's moving the other direction, which means I can now go into the green colored hallways, but I can't go in the red ones anymore. So this was that one hall that I kept getting grabbed whenever I was trying to go there, because there's the little handy things or whatever. That's a lot of magic that I just wasted. Oh, pretty much guaranteed that Wednesday and Thursday will be early streams. Whatever I'm playing at that point. I wish I could be playing Legend of Dragoon. And I mean, I will be, but it's not as exciting when there's bugs. Oh, damn it. I'm getting smothered by the man. Alright, so we have another water wheel, but this time water is flowing down. There's a door up there in the corner. There's this platform here, which we're going to go ahead and take. It takes you up really high. Oh, that... You have to, like, do the, like, log rolling a little bit. But, okay, we have to wait for that platform to come over. It's interesting. That's a maneuver they never explored in Ocarina of Time. So we can hop on that, and then it will yeet us. But it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna have a good time being yeeted. We could freeze that water. See, now I'm having to think, like, okay, what can the ice arrows do? We can absolutely freeze this in the right spot. Or I'm super wrong. Oh, it's a teeter-totter. I just want to look at the room, man. So there is some ice up there. Yeah, having the map in the corner is really nice. So let's maybe shoot ourselves in the proverbial foot here. Beans, well, that one's gonna stay like that for now, so yeah, alright. But let's not shoot the ice too early. Let's get up there. Oh, you can't pass through the water. So we've already messed it up. Fun. I love rooms where you have to reset them to have a chance. Okay. Walk slowly. Alright, so to do this... And we need to plan out all of our moves. Because I'd say the one we were just on may become relevant here shortly. It's just so the slimes don't bother me. So we're gonna go there, there, and then I guess over to this third one. But only when it's raised, which it'll raise when we do stuff with it. That gave me some strong Zelda 2 memories right there, and I don't like it. Cool. Alright, sorry, the down one. Ooh, I got really worried about us making that. It's probably a one-time only switch. So... do we have to reset the room? No, we don't have to reset shit. Just get down here and take our elevator up. And I about jumped right off of it too. You know what sucks is on our next collection run, I'm probably going to come through here. Why? Yeah, that was a big old circle. Can we even go back? No. I see there's an entrance like up there. I don't really trust like running up that to climb into it. That seems very much like an exit to me. Balls. Or I like having the bow there anyways. That we can get out of this other room real fast. But still. Okay, there has to be another one that's not the one I went into. Oh, I just froze it. Dipshit. This just gets us out quickly. Alright. Let's try this again. Go out into the main area. Alright, so we come out on top. We went in, I believe, to the one we just passed. I think. Oh god. So we can go in that one, and we can go, yeah, we haven't been in this one yet. Yep, that's new. This place sucks so bad. Oh, but we're at the boss door. Get fucking wrecked. And we have the boss key, so we should be, oh. Beans. Okay. Well, let's stock up, because it's here. We'll stock up again later. Oh, that spits us out on the other side. Okay, let's go check the main room. Like, I think one thing that would help this place out a lot is better than just a red or green indicator. First and foremost. This is the barrel, isn't it? I always, like, this is where I get picked up at the barrel. It's never the other side. And we missed. I forced myself over here, so... Then we don't have to play with that thing. We can just take this ladder. But yeah, something that would have helped this place out and made it seem more fair would be if when you turn one of those switches, it showed you what it affected. Because I don't know if I turn both off. I don't know if it has the power to keep turning. But it also means that those platforms... Yeah, let's just do it. Because if I don't see it, it doesn't make sense. Like, I think I need to be able to turn both of these off. To be able to progress. The problem is now I can't get over there because that one is stuck at the very bottom. And I don't know if it's time to turn on the yellow one again. What would that have changed? And it's not as simple as just following these damn tubes either. Because, like, you lose track of them easy. I'm ready to be free. Even though I am going to have to do this dungeon at least twice more. Once for the collection here on the N64, and then once on the 3DS. You're cool. Yeah. It's getting to be about the 2-hour mark, so we're going to take our break. We'll be right back. Alright. Back. and I have figured nothing out. Alright, they body me all the time. Oh, whoops. I was trying to press C up, or C down, but instead I was pressing C up. Because the difference between them is holding the right trigger. Okay, so we've been in that middle one a bunch. We just went through the bottom. Oh, fuck. Wasn't what I wanted. Okay. Yay. I wonder if I missed something in the boss room. Oh wait, that's right. Fighting them does nothing for me. Crunch is big. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Nope, sure didn't. Do like you don't actually really have to rush. Oh wait, if I get up here, can Child Link get up there? Son of a bitch. It's not high enough. The hookshot's really picky. Oh, we can get up on the fin. Well, that solves that problem. It's probably just rupees. Oh, it's a straight fairy. Even better. We figured out one little tiny thing. So why in the hell don't you work? There's nothing in the room to give me ants. Alright. We follow the pipe. Do we need to get it going the other way to be able to go in there? I think so. So we'll turn off the red and turn the yellow back on. So I'm just following the pipes at this point. I think that it's the only thing I can do, but I'm gonna try to work backwards. Because working forwards makes my head spin. As weird as that sounds. I hate this place with a passion. Because, like, the rewarding feeling in a dungeon is as you're, like, completing it, you feel like, okay, I understand this one. I don't. Like, I don't have that feeling at all. I know I'm following pipes. I don't know. Like, I don't like that you have to come to the beginning to, like, reset what paths you can go down. I think if there's a way to change it faster, which it sounds weird to give the water temple props, but, like, resetting it was never really that far away. This one, you literally have to come back to the beginning to reset it. That's the one we're gonna go in, I think. Yep. So where the hell's them green pipes go? They go up through there. But I've turned that one on. I think I may have goofed. Though, realistically, it's all I ever do. You just spit me out. This dungeon, I feel like it's gonna be most of this session. Fuck, no. Damn it. We gotta sit through it again. Because I need to turn this one back on, then turn the other one on, then turn this one off. Is the reason that it's pulsing like that, is that so you can see the water flowing? Yeah, it bothers me that they change from yellow to green when it comes to how they do their pipes. You dumbass. Yeah, my brain is mashed potatoes. I can't even navigate this place properly anymore. Please leave me alone. Okay, up, 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 up. Already halfway through my time, almost. Okay. All this just to fix a mistake from like 20 minutes ago. Now for the last bit. Please send one my way. Please send one my way. I fucking hate this place. I hate it worse than the Ocarina of Time Water Temple. I don't know why this one doesn't get more shit. I'm trying to keep this game in the best light possible, but I have found it very draining. Like, very draining. Please, orient yourself, god damn it! The fuck is that? I mean, that's way too high up to dive into. But if you... Okay, so you can't just get on the green pipe. Well, I mean, that's already been the rule, but I'm gonna tell myself, during the break, I looked at the damn walkthrough. I still don't know what to do! Because this place has no real, like, bearing of navigation. I couldn't even really find where I was at. I mean, I've made progress. I feel like I'm close to the end. It's just, like, I've missed something somewhere, but, like, this dungeon gives you little to no fucking feedback to know where it was. But yeah, like, walkthroughs have always been okay for this run. It's just, like, I have to feel like I've hit a wall, is the rule. And, yeah, I'm there, but I looked at the walkthrough. That's why I spent most of the break doing. I did get up and get some water, but... Is there anything else in this room? So I've been up there. Where does that go? So it flows through there, flows through there. Okay. That's where we've been. You know, I'm eventually going to give that the real final last hoorah at some point. That's probably going to be one of the redemption runs that, like, it stays shit. Because so far, I think every redemption run I've done the game has improved. Yep, alright, so we know that's on, so this pipe goes out to the main hall. And then it goes down to the bottom, which is where the boss room is at. But when you get here, you'll find that the fucking water doesn't work. I already turned the damn switch on. And this is where it ends. This is the end of the pipe. Where did the whole middle section go if I verified it was good just a moment ago? That's kind of my conundrum right now. Like, there was no gaps in the pipe that I just traced. The water should be fucking on. The only thing I can think of is that there's another, like, pipe or something that I missed before the one we just checked, like, a couple minutes ago. That's the only thing that makes any remote sense. But we've been through this a million times by this point. Also, I want to know what that room is. Can you hook shot down to that? About to find out. There's a treasure chest in there, but I bet you it's not worth my time. Okay. Crackling. Like, I know it's not staying frozen. I don't have to unfreeze it when I leave, right? It's all it controls is whether those platforms move. And I've been... But I'm gonna check it again, but I've been up there. I did just realize I didn't have to reset the room way back. I could just shot an ice arrow. But yeah, we turned this one. And that just came from the room in there. That's just a leap of faith that I'm not really willing to take. Oh wait, is the is he the... Did I ice arrow one of these guys to get that? I'm certain it's just another fairy. Hey, come here, buddy boy. Come on. Alright. Well, that wasn't it. Fuck off. Fuck off! Well, I'm going to do a fairy run, but not on this one. We'll come back and do a collection session on it, but this ain't the one. Alright, so for the like third time, Pipe comes here. As far as I can tell, we're gravy. But then, good luck getting your damn orientation. Because they don't let you have your camera. And it goes into the bottom. What I'm about to do... Is this the room I was just in? Son of a bitch. We're gonna pause the recording. I've got to figure this out. Okay, so here's what I've decided I'm gonna do. We're doing the fairy run now. Now I'm just gonna follow the walkthrough from start to finish. So expect a lot of supercuts from here as we collect fairies. And I'll also show whatever it is I'm missing. So sorry to make y'all suffer. Twitch, you get to keep suffering with me. See you in a couple minutes. Hold on, I found a thing. We're in the switch room. I don't know if it's actually a thing. Oh. Well, why is this down here? Oh, hey, it's a stray fairy. Well, cool. I unpaused it for something. Just so that way we can actually see the progression. What's that? Oh. Apparently this is one. I don't know why they're like, yeah, you gotta do it like this. This isn't a fairy thing, but... Ah, Donjuro, it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be you came all this way looking for me? I need not say a thing. Upon seeing that face, I understand. Is it true? I'd heard there was still winter in the mountains. When spring comes, I should definitely go to the mountains, so let us meet again. Yeah, it's just a pain. Anyways. So I'm even unpausing because I started pausing the recording. You know what I just realized? I can freeze that! Oh, that's what I've been missing. There was a pipe before it, and I missed it the whole time. Green has no water running through it because I never started it. Fuck! We're still gonna collect fairies before we do that. But I just figured it out. Oh, okay, so actually, I just looked at the guide, and that is what is next, is taking care of this. So I did the middle and end section, but I did not, that's the wrong arrow. But I didn't do the beginning. Because I'm a fool. Alright. We're still gonna grab all the fairies and follow the guide, but at least I figured it out literally only moments before the guide told me. But you know what? I'll take that. There's our switch right there. That raspy boy. Damn it. Damn it! Oh, I'm pissed. Okay, alright. Well, alright, we're gonna play by your rules. Play by your fucking rules. Come here. Oh, that's a big boy down there. I'm so mad, but you know what? I figured it out. And I'll take that as just my own way of snubbing my finger at this dungeon. This is a big ass fish, that's right. Making sure there's no fairies. Apparently there's a treasure chest like right here. Fix that crackly ass audio. Maybe it's up high. There actually is stuff up there. And holes. Fuck you, Dutch. And then you can see the water flowing through. Why did I only just notice that the state of the pipes does change? Well, let's do a quick above the grate in this room. Hook shot the target the northwest corner. So I need to get over to that platform. So that means more platforms. Change to our hook shot. Wait, what? Oh, you have to make an ice platform and then do it. That's annoying. That was also annoying. We went for a dive instead of a jump. What? This is the northwest corner of the room. Let's examine the room. I can get up the northeast, that's fine. Oh, it was just blocked out of view. Okay. No. Like, this game is draining. Would be alright. We're just gonna get over here instead. Now the concern is, do I have enough magic? Oh, I don't need... Oh. Didn't have to be as hard as I made it. Wait, yes it did. Okay. See, my brain is just so mush that, like... Valid. We gotta make this count, because I only have enough to build this. And boy howdy, are we doing a piss poor job of it. Yep. Finally. I forgot to record the 13th, but it was the one I keep dodging by right there. I have to audit my fairies. I'm not happy about it. Because that should be 15, not 14. Damn it. See, I'm missing one. Yeah, it turns out to get in here, all we needed was to be a Zora. so we could climb in. Yay! Now I have to do that also before this ends. And if it looks like I might not be able to finish it, I might do the fairy thing first. We'll see. To think I was stuck on one little tiny ass thing. It was one of the first things I discovered in the dungeon too. Go through the bottom. Or miss it. I don't like that this is how you have to navigate. You know what? I'll probably be good without that little bit of magic. Let's do it. And I don't know shit about this boss. I might get totally bodied. Not gonna lie. Oh, is that what? I'm surprised you still had a file from 10 years ago. Back in my day. I like to make sure that if it's a big drop like that, you're not going to take any damage. If we die, I'm going to the fairy location first, because I could probably redo this dungeon pretty quick. Now that I know where everything is, that asshole. Okay, arrows are definitely the thing. Whiff. Let's not use magic. It's kind of pointless. Shoot it from afar, but from where? As a Zora? Somehow I don't think so. I will say I did not look at the strategy for this. Oh, that hurts too much. There's no way that's the strat. Magic pots. Interesting. I haven't even figured out how to hurt the damn thing. Oh, you probably gotta freeze it, don't you? Oh, it said absolutely not. Oh. Not lie, friends, we're in bad fucking shape. I might not get the chance. See, let me get back up to the platform. That seems silly. Okay, we're looking up where the faeries at. Because that's wild. Go to Zora Cape. No. I want to, like, leave. Oh, he wants me to climb up. Okay, I didn't read the last one. Alright, maybe that's what the barrels are for. Oh yeah, this is a hell of an upgrade too. Uh, along the beach, near the entrance. Just want to get to the beach, friends. Just want to get to the beach. Apparently I don't need a powder keg for this, which I'm real fucking surprised. I like that they like color coded them for each area. Oh, courageous young one, I'm the great fairy Courage. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. Thanks, I shall lend you my strength. I do like that you actually get this one early enough for it actually to be worth a shit. Enemies only do half as much damage. Come see me whenever you overcome by weariness. That was one kind of shitty thing about Ocarina is that they, even though they let you get like 1,000,000 hearts, right? Like, they didn't let you get the defense upgrade, which is pretty common in Zelda games, I'm noticing. Not that they make you wait so late, but like having a defense upgrade in general is pretty common. And then Ocarina's like, yeah, we'll let you get it for the last dungeon, and that's it. Good luck. I was like, man, that would have been helpful a lot sooner. Alright, let's go try that boss fight some more. And I'm going to do, admittedly, because of the in-game time situation, we're going to do a little bit of a cheaty cheat. This is not the one I wanted to go to anyways. Hold up. I picked the wrong one because I'm dumb. That's where I want to go. Most people don't have that upgrade for this fight, but I am going to say it's probably worth it. Be like a Zora pinball. I'm just stocking up a bit because... Oh, well, we're actually in pretty good shape, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. But given the time situation, here's what we're gonna do. I feel like I bumbled around enough in this place that I earned a save state. I bet you when I replay this on the 3DS, I'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be terrible to revisit. This is terrible to figure out. I can't believe I sat here and played this one dungeon straight. Pretty much like 3.5 hours or so. I just realized I put the wrong arrows on. What? Honey dicked! Ugh. See, that only does 1 heart now. I'm super okay with that. Mod check. This fight is kind of annoying. Please, Z-Tart! Why am I fighting with the controls more than I'm fighting the boss? I just want a Z-target, dude. It's like, no. But like, I don't think I can just take the shot in. Can I take it like that? No. I can't. It's like I have to wait till it comes up. Every time. Come on. I swear his boss is an asshole. So it'll only jump if I get near the edge. Wow, fuck you. I don't think arrows are what you should be doing for this one. I know they're giving me arrows. That's what I fucking thought. I know it was stunned, but it was in a weird spot. That's clunky as hell. Please let me go. It's over here. I wasn't expecting him to turn around so fast. I was going to try to glide up by him and get up to this platform. Again, Z-target fails. Why do they put a boss that's out of Z-target range if Z-targeting is what you have to do? Go fucking down, jeez. Call an ambulance, but not for me. There has to be a better way to damage this boss. Because this feels clunky as fuck. Like, I think I'm onto something with the hook shot, but I am not onto something with the, with the Zora flipper. I just don't know. Knock it out of the air and hit it on the platform? That sounds like a nightmare. Because the arrows were even struggling to catch it. The hook shot's even slower. I'll give it a shot, though. Oh, right. I forgot that. That bit of honey dickory is waiting for me on the first jump. I wonder... Nope. Sometimes you can shoot in the water and it works, and sometimes it doesn't. The game isn't consistent about it. Not even risking it. I've wasted. Yeah, even knowing that and not diving, he's like, oh, well, alright, you're getting bit anyways. I cannot get this motherfucker up on this platform. I can stun him down there. That's fine. It doesn't really do much, though. Dive underwater and attack it. That's a nightmare. That's what the game tells you to do. You can't just shield your way through it. I'll give it a try. No. Oh, they stun it too. I think that's supposed to be the intended. So that way I'm not having to swap. I still don't like that you have to get down there and just punch it. Oh, I froze up. That's my fault. Swim! I fucking hate this fight. The coolest part is jumping back up on the platform. Okay, another phase. Let's... Ah, lovely. Please, for fuck's sake! Why am I fighting with the controls? Target the boss. Get your things out. So even hitting him during a jump, he still just flies back into the water. Oh, So. Because now I can't even get in there and hurt him because he's got protectors. Let's read up on it. I'm so sick of it. Alright. Let's give it the old college try here. I have read up on it. It's, we figured most of it out, but just piecing it together. Because this fight's a mess. Also, we're gonna redo our save state here in a moment. This is gonna take a while. What we're gonna do is hang out here in the middle, because I want that stupid prompt where the day changes to get done out of the way. Alright. There. That's an okay place for me. So oh, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Though they did consider the little dolphin jump that I do. That is in the guide, but that's actually considered kind of an advanced move, so I feel a little redeemed I can do that with at least some success. That. Oh, he negated it. Okay, we're gonna have to do it. Using the platform. Let me fix it pop. Jeez. Look at that. Way easier doing that than trying to get down there and like wombo combo his ass or anything. Fuck that boss. I'm eager to see what the 3DS version looks like, because it like they had to do an entirely different walkthrough for it. Because it's just a different fight like, altogether. It's still this boss, and it's still like thematically is the same, but it's also very different. We just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Jorg. Hey, listen, we want to lend us your power. We want you to lend us your power. If you just leave things as they are, something terrible will happen to this world. Surely you're the only ones who can stop it. That's what Tail was trying to tell us. Help our friend. I get it. We have to help the last one. Then promise us this. You'll cooperate with us. Now I can continue resting in peace. I too must abide the laws of ancient times and again merely watch from my deep slumber. But the evil that haunts this land is not completely vanished, Yeti. I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. I think the gods can permit that. Cool. That's nightmare. Oh hey, Lulu's not even in there anymore. Or not out here anymore. But you might be waiting a little bit for that voice. Alright, so we're super behind on shit again. So tomorrow's session is gonna be a collectathon. Wednesday is gonna be maybe the day we finish. Maybe. We'll see. So if you don't want to, if you're worried you might finish story, we're not doing any tomorrow. We're doing collectathon to get caught up. At least we're gonna try it. Now, if I will throw it out there. If I do wrap up with the collectathon earlier than I think I'm going to, then we might just do a little bit. But I'll post on the and make sure descriptions are updated so you know if that actually happened or not. But yeah, I need to go scream. I need to go scream. Is there anything? Let me check and make sure there's not anything immediately like in the aftermath to do with this. We have 4 chapters left. Oh, there is one. Oh, boo. Yeah, have a good night, Kay. Thanks for hanging out through all this insanity. Yeah, I'm reading, so no, I'm prolonging the end of it. I'll have to go into that temple one more time during the collectathon, because I have to defeat the gecko, because I can now do the frog choir. But Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, cool. So maybe I'll be honest. I think when I run through it on the 3DS, it's gonna be way better. The dungeon itself was only bad because I didn't notice that fucking thing. As far as navigating, now that I understand the dungeon, it makes more sense. But fucking hell, walking in there for the first time was terrible. Anyways, y'all, be safe, be kind. I'll catch you later.